What is up, guys? Welcome to another live session. Today is October 15th, 2019, and we're back at it again with another live session. Yesterday, if you were wondering why didn't we have a live session, it was Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving, I was given the flu, so pretty sick. It's just starting, so the worst has yet to come. So I think after the day's over, I'm going straight to bed. But we did get some trades in yesterday. Aussie CHF short and USD yen short. Aussie CHF short hit our first take profit. 30 pips, 35 depending on when you closed. And then USD yen, I think we closed out, and I'm happy we did because it's it's rising right now. A lot of the safe havens are showing some weakness. I checked Trump's tweets. He didn't really tweet anything, so I'm not sure what it is. Forex Factory is pretty clear for the morning. But if we look at gold, for example, it has dropped quite a bit over the last hour, so and it's continuing to drop. So yeah, markets are still moving kind of weird, but I guess you can say it's a technical move off our previous hourly resistance at 1496. But yeah, in Friday's session we were looking for gold to go lower. And if we look, it is in a channel as we see gold continue to drop. Gold is in this 4-hour channel, and we are looking for, our first target was 1464, and then somewhere down here. Obviously, like we mentioned on Friday, the first place we have to, close below is 1474, our last swing low, which is down here. And so that's where we're gonna go. We're around 30 pips away from there, so it's not gonna be worth entering now. Obviously, after such a big move, we can really reevaluate the situation once we get to 1474, and then see from there. With the volatility, we could be there by midday. So if that's the case, we're going to look for the break below to continue going lower. And this is why, we got out of USD yen. As gold continues to fall, USD yen will rise. So I really don't know where this move's coming from. But it may just be all the influx of orders coming in since US and Canada banks were closed yesterday. And so maybe everyone's orders are filling in, and people were going short on gold anyways. So that's why it was pretty quiet yesterday in the markets. You had two major markets closed for the day, and we're back at it again. And it's going to take some time for us to kind of get an idea of what's going on. But I think with our bias from Friday, gold is supposed to go lower. US and China did strike a deal. I shared this on Telegram. China did come out and say that trying to find, I think it's on Bloomberg, but China did say that there would be some special rules about the trade deal. But apparently, based on Trump, I'm trying to find that tweet, China's already started to buy, stuff from the US. I believe somewhere here around 30 to 40 billion in goods. Let's see, a lot of Turkey stuff. I think you guys know what's happening there. Okay, here we go. The deal just made by the greatest deal in fact. So he's apparently going to help the farmers. of the deal. Technology, financial, 16 to 20 billion in Boeing planes. But wow, the farmers hit with it. Okay, cool. So yeah, they struck a deal, so we shouldn't have any more random tweets that stray us in our trades. But yeah, let's look at EURUSD, which I was looking. I actually cleared all my drawing tools, and this is what I saw for EURUSD. So this was our daily ascending channel, right? And I think on Friday we finally broke out of it. Or earlier last week we broke out of it, and when we broke out of it, we kind of created this other ascending channel. And last night before I went to bed, I drew this channel, and we were up here. And if you look, price came down to the bottom of the channel and has reacted pretty significantly. So this is the new channel we'll be playing with, and it works out pretty good because let me go to, let's see if the 8 hour will squish this down. Great. So the 8 hour, it's pretty clear. This is our ascending channel right here. This is our hourly ascending channel. Now, what's going to happen is we won't be able to get faked out. This is pretty much foolproof. Now that the news has calmed down, we can really enter technically based setups. So look, if we get a break outside this channel, right, so above this trend line, if you look to the left, we're getting a break outside our previous resistance at 1.10730, right? If we get a break above, probably going up here, because we have two things happen. We have a break out of our descending channel, we have a break out of our ascending channel, and we have a close above 1.10700, so we're going up. On the flip side, if we get a close outside this channel, right, outside of this ascending channel, that means we're more than likely going to close back in this descending channel, and we will continue going down like so. And the reason why this is foolproof is if we look, our last swing high was up here, and a close below here will signify that this was our last swing high before going lower. A close above this that takes out this previous swing high means we're going higher. We're shifting our trends. So this is the 8 hour candle right now. Depending on the next 3 8 hour candles, so definitely by tomorrow's session we will know which way is Euro going. We've had a lot of great setups from Euro back in August and early parts of July. That was when the trade war was just starting, and not too much confusion within it. But now that we're getting that out of the way, this is what we're looking at. I actually cleared all my drawing tools, started from the monthly time frame, and this is what I'm seeing for Euro. Similarly for pound, actually not similarly, because pound is a different beast on its own. You can see pound just rocket, and if we look where pound's headed, we can see our last descending trend line, our kind of last support to keep pound down, has been breached. And on the smaller time frame, which we just saw, this level 126,750, 176,250 has had a break, retest, rejection, and this is where we could be headed for pound, because we do have our monthly trend line, which I'll show in a bit. But let's drop down lower to see. So it's classic break, retest, rejection with this candle above. And so yeah, I wouldn't mind going long actually. Let's see on the 4 hour. So 1.99. I mean, we could do this. But I would really like to know what this huge reaction was from. Looking to the left, whenever we did get the close above 1.26250, we did go to these highs right here, right around 131,600. Now, I'm not too optimistic for the pound that it's going to go all the way there, especially since the EU and Boris Johnson are still having the Brexit talks. So we very well could be, faked out with the news release. But if you are looking to enter a trade, here's one for you. Pound long, 1.84 risk to reward. Let me drop down to the arrows so you can see. Don't really I wouldn't take this setup. But if you're risk aversive, or you starting to trade on your own and you had a good week so far, go for it. Just know that this would not be official call from me, just because I don't know what's caused this reaction. I really would like to know. It could just be a nice fake out, but yeah, this could play out. It's likely that'll play out, but you can see the take profit level. I maybe have take profit one somewhere here, 1.29262, and then take every 15 to 20 pips afterwards to 1.31500 area. So pretty decent setup. It's just I don't really like to enter once a major news happens. What you can actually do is wait for it to come back down here, and then maybe close up again as a high, then go. But it's up to you. I'm pretty sure there are better setups, and one being is CAD CHF. So actually, I was looking for this potential short. I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get that break, retest, rejection. So yeah, we see a lot of pairs reacting right now. The yen is losing its strength, and so is the safe haven and the Swissy. But this is a similar setup to what we've been trading on the CAD CHF. This trend line has come in clutch numerous times. We've shorted it from here, here, and here, and we had the rejection on the daily time frame. So I was looking for a close below this minor level to confirm our move down. We didn't get that break, retest, rejection, so I didn't call that signal. But for some reason, it's kind of popping back up. Yeah, it does not look good on the 4 hourly. So we'll see if we can kind of get squeezed back down. And our main criteria is a close below 0.75300. And more than a close, a break, retest, rejection. And we should be solid to go down. Another setup, Aussie CHF, which we got into some profit. Which then went to our entry point. It's kind of went back into profit right at entry now. I might re-enter this. We'll see. I'll see how this 4-hour end candle closes. But I was predicting the full moves to go down here, just based on the previous instances to the left. It's a nice support wick region, and so potential setups there. But this week I really want to enter the heavy hitter setups. So Euro NSD and Pound NSD are setups I do want to enter. So yesterday I was looking for potential shorts. We didn't get the close below. We'd have popped back up into resistance. And if you remember from a few sessions ago last week, we were looking at potentially longing Euro NSD. So depending on which way this goes, we could long or short. I am favoring the short right now. And let's look at, my eyes are burning. Let's look at Pound NSD. Today's our Monday session, basically. So we're going to take it a bit slow, but I definitely do want to start making profits. It's the wrong time just to get sick. Similar story with Pound NSD. I was looking to go short. I just didn't get that criteria. You can still see I have my alert here. Since then, we kind of rocketed. So the New Zealand dollar has gained some weakness and the pound has gained some strength, and so we could have a long. For the people that were looking to enter pound USD long, can also look to enter pound NSD long. I think it might be a bit more rewarding. Obviously, first take profit would be right here. And so let me remove this setup. And we'll go to the 1 hour, see what's happening. So on the 1 hour, we can see we've got that close above our key level at 2.02870. My bad, guys. We got that break. If we can get that, that retest on this candle and a rejection, I would call this long. Because it'd be a swing long, and since I'm probably gonna go to sleep since I'm sick, I'm not gonna be up to micromanage too much. But yeah, this is the potential setup we can have. 3.5 risk to reward, and on the daily it makes a lot of sense. As the European Union struggles, it puts the New Zealand dollar in a tough spot. And we did have a trend shift. This trend line right here. Let me go to the monthly so I can show you guys. On the monthly, we can see the overall reaction we've got on the pound NSD. This is our trend line that we drew in the past. A clear break above, and we're also coming off support at 1.83600 area. Nice support, and if we look, when we do bounce off support, we have a tendency to go to our final take profit, which is here. If we look from this move to this move, this move to this move, and more often than not, we can actually go higher. So that's what we're looking at for pound NSD. While the pound is strong, we can take advantage. Even if we get 50 pips of this move, that's great for us. Let's not be picky. So I will have alert down as the day goes on. Hopefully we get that break here and retest rejection, and we can swing long to up here. So I think this will be the setup of the week, and gold short. So pound NSD long, gold short, and if CAD CHF decides to come back down, then we can obviously take that. So this was practically our Monday session. Maybe you guys had hopefully you guys had a great time. Catching up with family, being thankful, and we're back to get some serious pips moving. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Hopefully I'm better by then, and we are in some trades that are in profits. So I'm RP Forex. I'm logging off. Take care and happy trading. Peace.